How's it going, team? Welcome to Combat Ready HQ and welcome to a new video today where we're looking at the US Marines secure the Philippine Islands alongside Philippine Marines. Two very good nations, two very good units. So very interesting to see what they've got to say. As always, check out the original video in the description. Go give them a like, a subscribe, and if you could push this video with a like, subscribe and comment below whether you like the video, what your thoughts are and what you see next. I would hugely appreciate it. Make sure you grab your coffee, put it up on the TV or a computer screen, and let's get into it. The famous Osprey. Famous sort of aircraft that the US use a lot and was heavily used in Afghan. The Osprey, pretty much a helicopter or a plane. Right, as you'll see there. So they've all got, if we go forward a bit, let's have a look. Wait for the next, see if it comes up. What you can see is obviously aircraft kick up a lot of dust and dirt. So you'll notice all of them either had protective goggles, ballistic goggles there. So they've got ballistic goggles to protect their eyes, or some of them may just have the glasses. And looking like in the Osprey, they have to have some sort of a life jacket. But yeah, always, yeah, you'll be looking down, a lot of dust will be kicking up in this sort of ground, and you'll make sure you have the ballistic goggles or glasses on. It is a must, and then obviously ear depths as well, so your defenders on, ear defenders. So that's the Philippine army, isn't it, there, and then you've got the US. Oh, looking pretty hot on there. I'm not surprised that they're sweating carrying all that kit in that heat. It looks pretty hot. So as you can see there, barrels always pointing down. Weapons are either unloaded completely or magazine fitted and not made ready. I remember just going in on like a Chinooks and Merlins and that, either on exercise, but Afghan was awesome, especially was in the Chinooks, you're looking out the window, low level flying and just like looking out is absolutely amazing. Obviously not knowing whether there's going to be a threat or not made it even more exciting, but yeah, just low level flying, looking out in a helicopter, all your kit on, you do feel pretty mega and alley. So depending on whether they're TAC or non-TAC will depend on how they get off this aircraft. If you're tactical, you're going to run out, take up security positions, look out. Yeah, they're sort of getting off. I wouldn't say too TAC. Yeah, there's someone there taking a knee, possibly providing security. Don't look very tactical to me though. Maybe need to redo their cabin crew when they get a chance, but it looks like it's just sweated off. Yeah, there they are, taking up a knee, looking out, waiting for the aircraft to fly off. Obviously there's a lot of downthrust, a lot of dust and air kicking up, so you're just going to wait there until they're out and then you're going to carry on. There's nothing you can do while they're flying overhead, you just got to wait. Unless obviously you're in contact. Now they're patrolling off. Him at the back needs to get hold of his weapon correctly. Not really, yeah, sure whether this is tactical or not at the minute, the way they're moving. So as you can see now, it looks like they're patrolling across the ground and they're moving into the jungle. It's now going to get tough. Hot, humid. I'm guessing they're non-tack. He's got his helmet off. So I'm not sure what weapon he's got there from behind, but he generally just looks like he's taken for a stroll. He doesn't really look like he's on patrol. He hasn't got hold of that weapon correctly. So he's just picking it up now. More Osprey. Very popular with the US. Very popular. One of their main aircraft. So you're going to run off all that kit. It is tough getting off an aircraft like that. America's, those day sacks look massive. Is that a day sack or a Bergen? That's the Bergen. Let's see what they got. So, Bergen there. Some sort of shovel pouch on the front by the looks of it. Is that a flask? Possible roll mat. Optical helmet. Nice. Ear defs. Brilliant. And a new, can't remember the exact name of them, but they got basically a mic in them. So when you have them on, basically you can still talk, so you can hear minute voices, but they're like the larger, louder bangs, it sort of deafens out. Brilliant bits of kit. Pistol. Just a random plastic water bottle in his pocket. Looks all neat and tidy though, well packed. These coming off with a mortar base plate. Slick, they're heavy as fuck. I wouldn't say it's tactical the way he's just stood there though and holding his weapon. Who are these guys in the Marines? They seem pretty well kitted out. Good bit of funding, I'm guessing, going into them. What watch is that? Was that a Garmin? So obviously the other good thing about those ear defs is they hook up to your communications. And if you get like a two-way PRR in the UK and stuff and your VHF, you can basically run your ear defs with a mic and you can hook it all up. But funding, you don't see them throughout the whole entire army. That's the problem. SF definitely, PF and a few other units, but like artillery and that are not that lucky. Tell you what, can someone get me a US Marine Corps patches and a flag and send them out to me? You know, send me an email in a description or a message on Instagram, comment below. I really would love to start collecting some patches and flags. If you can get them over to me, let me know. A little bit of coconut, doing a bit of food over a fire. I bet they do some mega food on exercise. Here we go, right. What's that? Is that the M27 or the M4? It's the M27, isn't it? Yeah. New US Marine Corps infantry assault rifle. Have they got the ACOG sight on it?
Journalists coming out here covering this part of the action.
It's the, is it the M240 machine gun? Basically, yeah, version of the UK's GPMG. That's a TACSAT. It's basically should allow you to get better comms, but you've got to have it pointing in the right direction. But that's what that is. It's basically like satellite communication, unlike sort of the standard VHF, UHF or HF that most sort of standard personnel carry. That's just done by an antenna. This is done by a satellite. This is obviously looks like where they're setting up for the night.
Okay, just making sure.
See, these are the new pads that I never used. I transferred and left before I got to use them. Kerguelen Islands. Any Philippine patches as well. I'd love a Filipino patch. Can you get me some patches, some flags along with US Marines? Please comment below, email, send us a message on Instagram. I really would love some. So they're testing out each other's kit. US Marines are heavy as fuck. Just chilling out. Obviously just waiting to do some training. So these there, look at that. This is the sort of new way of doing it now. That's a rather big one, to be honest. I've actually not seen one that big. But everything's moving like that. And you get your sort of satellite imagery all on there. There's his comms. So that'll be hooked up, like I said, to his ear defs. And you have his sort of PRR, I don't know what's like personal radio, whatever the US Marines use. And it basically protects your ears better and you get better comms. So that's how all that's hooked up. There's his plate carrier. I'd like a US flag as well. If you can get me one of these patches and some rank slides, would be awesome. Some, what is that, a unit flash? Come on, please get them out to me. I really would love it. So they've got their eye pro on as well, so your protective glasses. Looks like he smashed that. Nothing squaddy proof. So at the minute it just looks more like training, not like a full-on exercise where you're out for days doing recce's and assaults. Just looks like obviously a partnership with the Philippine Marines. SHOKZ, one of the best helicopters there is for the military, if not the best. Absolute megabit kit. It's the pilots, like what they can do with these as well, where they can land them, is just unreal. On water, on the side of hills. You should see some of the footage. I might do a video on that. See if there's a video out there on just like crazy landings of SHOKZ. Yeah, being friendly with the local children, why not? You know the sound of a SHOKZ as well. They used to fly over my old house and you knew when they were coming. Specific sound. So like looking at the camouflage difference between the US Marines and the Filipinos. Digicams obviously, but what they're both using, but different colours. Oh, get me one of them, please.
1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Landing team 10 now. April 22nd, 2023. So it was only last year. Yes, it's all non-tack. You can tell the way they're coming off. Oh, I'd love to have done a joint exercise with the Philippines. Nice.